Hey guys, Jamiy here today on Roblox. We're playing small Pokemon Brick Bronze. As you can see on screen right now, also today we are checking out Starmie, which I actually haven't even nicknamed it yet because I keep forgetting to call it Tree Topper. If you are wondering real quickly, because also after this little intro part we do like battles, I have already done the battles of the battle for this video. Went pretty well, but anyway, onto the set, so if you're wondering, because it is still nicknamed Tree Topper in the battle. But this is the set that I am running on mine. I am running maxed out speed and special attack with a focus sash with natural cure, because also if I get burnt I can just swap it out. Not really that great honestly if I'm running a focus sash set, but it's fine. And then the move sets I'm running is also Scald for stab and burn chance, Ice Beam for like grounds, well, Scald connect ground for like flying types and dragon types. Thunderball if it's like a water type. Also Starmie really doesn't do anything against water types if it doesn't have if it only has Ice Beam Scald. And then I have Side Shock just for like a second base form of stab if Scald isn't good enough, and pretty good for fighting types as well. So Side Shock is there as well. Also you could run Psychic if you want just a little bit more power, but Side Shock also damages based on the physical defense, not the special defense, which is pretty good since also 3 of its moves are all special attack. There's other sets that you can run on it low, but this is one that I'm running. It's mainly just like a pretty quick Pokemon that can hit things as hard as it can. Unfortunately, lowest special attack is only 100. In Generation 1, that'd be pretty good. That was actually, in my opinion, one of the better, better Pokemon to actually use in the Generation 1. Plus, it was the Psychic OP type, which was also really good in Generation 1. But actually, I can't remember if you got Psychic in Generation 1. I feel that was like in the next 2 generations, they got Psychic. I actually don't remember. It might just be Psychic. I completely forgot. It's been a while since I've exclusively played Generation 1, because Generation 1 was so freaking broken with like Psychic being like immune to Ghost rather than weak to it. Yeah, and Dark Knight wasn't a thing, so technically Psychic was only weak to like a bug. Pretty good. So yeah, Starmie was definitely good. But there are other sets that you can run on yours. Also mine just like that. You can actually run a Water Z if you really want to with Hydro Pump. That's a pretty good set. There are other sets though. The main other set this is like the main set that you'll probably see people running Brick Bronze is this exact same set that I'm running, but instead of Side Shock, it's running Rapid Spin. I swapped it out because also I have other entry removers or entry hazard removers. What I would suggest though, if you want to be play it on the definitely the weird side of Brick Bronze better, but it can definitely work in this underused tier, and that is to run full out hit points and speed, with just the rest remaining fall into special attack. Run Scald, Toxic, or type. What is it again? It's like type color. It's like color change, is it? It's like something like type. Let's have a quick look. Starmie, Smogon, because I think it's on Smogon sets. Or Smogon has a set on it as well. That I just looked up. What is it called again? Reflect type. Let's quickly just check it out again what it does, because I completely forgot all of its freaking stuff. But it's like this that runs like the user becomes the same type as the target. This includes type changes caused by the move's camouflage. So it's reflect type also. Oh, I'm predicting a I don't know what's this weak to it. An electric type move. I can swap. I can use type reflect type and then change the type whatever that other Pokemon's type is. So it means pretty good. Also Scald, Toxic, and then you run Recover on it because they can actually get recovered by level up, I believe. And also if you run a hit point stat, it's pretty good to have that. And then Rapid Spin. This set usually has leftovers, but also this set is like an entry hazard remover, Scald for the burn chances, Toxic for the tanks that you can't really hit, and then also the water type Pokemon that you can't really hit too much with Scalds. I mean, there's some water type Pokemon also want to try and get the Scald burn, but a lot of them like Milotic, Slowbro, you want the Toxic on them rather than the Scald burn. Recover also, like I just said, to recover. You want the same ability that I have right now, because also you do get poison since you're meant to be a tanky Pokemon. You also swap out, so I guess you kind of run it the exact same as run the my Alolan Persian without the option to swap out and just parting shot out. But it's pretty good. Also, the speed is pretty unique, or well, I'll say unique, but there are a couple of other Pokemon that share the same speed, but also outspeeds quite a good amount of Pokemon, but also with the speeds increase and just the speed increase over the generations. Generation 1, this was actually really good. Also faster than Gengar, and I think that the only thing that outsped it in Generation 1 was Mewtwo and Alakazam off the top of my head. There might be another one, but I don't remember. But yeah, it was really, really good. Also now, it's still good, but it's not that best. Also, you got the Greninja, which outspeeds it. Sceptile still outspeeds it, because also that's 120. You got all the Mega Pokemon, Beedrill, Mega Minetric, just like so many things, and even Marshadow, which Marshadow is a complete counter to this thing. Like Spectral Thief just will just destroy it. But the Focus Sash set, though, you do get a Psy Shock off, but still, Marshadow has some pretty good bulk to it. Even I think it actually has better bulk than Starmie, which is pretty bad. So that means Marshadow really has like better stats in every single way to like Starmie, to be honest, with a superior type, because Ghost fighting is so nasty. But yeah, Starmie, pretty good. So yeah, anyway, that's pretty much how I would suggest to run Starmie. Let's go on to the battles. Okay, then for the battle we have X-Wylon, Abella? Maybe, but using actually a pretty disgusting team. I think this actually might be rated as well. So this is going to be nice. 2k rank as well, so I'm actually going to lose a ton of rank if I lose this, but a pretty uber team. Mega Blaziken, Marshadow, and Aegislash are all ubers. Has his own Starmie, so that means that's his entry hazards. This probably has Taunt on it. I think I'm going to go for the lead off with Blaziken. Actually, Blaziken, no. Let's go for this lead off. No, that's still bad. Okay, we're gonna go for the Crobat, because if it's the Greninja or the Starmie lead off, which are the two water types. Okay, it's actually Blaziken lead off. Okay, nice. It's a shame I don't have taunts. This 100% will go for protect the first turn because of Brave Bird, obviously, so it can get some speed on me. Not gonna let that happen. I'm pretty sure 80 base speed. Actually, does it have 100 when it Mega Evolves? I think it has 80 when it Mega Evolves. I think at +1 that'll make it around just over like 120 base speeds. I think it will just outspeed Crobat if it gets +1 speeds. I think, I'm not 100% sure, I might be wrong about that, but just in case, there's a protect, it's kind of obvious, get my intimidation off. And now I guess we'll paralyze it. Actually, I could just Earthquake it as well, because this thing isn't going to do anything to me. Play Rough is pretty good, Earthquake can do a lot of damage, but I think Play Rough is the best move I can use. Start for the Greninja mainly. But if I miss, that would suck as well. But actually, all this Pokemon could fall under Paralyzed, to be honest. I'll go for a Play Rough. I want to try and break something's Focus Sash. I'm predicting the Starmie. So there's the Starmie. Yeah, the Starmie doesn't really want to get Paralyzed. I mean, it's pretty quick, but the fact that it most likely runs Focus Sash, I don't really want to deal with that. Predicting the Scald, Granbull could also just stay in, but that's too risky. Let's go into my Tree Topper and predicting the Scald, so my Starmie can tank it. Either the Scald or the Ice Beam, or my for whatever. Oh, Psychic actually, that works just as well. I think mine has Psy-Shock though, doesn't it? Yeah, mine has Psy-Shock, his has Psychic. Also the difference is that, oh, I forgot to nickname to change it, because I'm doing the battle before I do like the intro this time. Just to see, I'm probably never going to freaking remember to swap it out, but oh well. My Elspeth is, I believe that he hasn't fully EV trained, which obviously is good. He's going to protect again, I mean, it's a Mega Blaziken, why wouldn't it protect? I outspeed it if it doesn't, so it has to protect, or it's going to get one-shots. Well, probably two-shot from a Scald on that, but I could actually just Psy-Shock it as well. Here's a protect, that's kind of obvious. Now I get to do, now we're in the same exact situation that was in like 2 turns ago, or 3 turns ago, so Play Rough it again. He has to top out, his only really option is the Aegislash this time, which obviously will actually do a ton of work, but if it might not have a Steel type move, because usually they don't. Brave Birds, yeah, wow, that literally does nothing. Okay, get the Play Rough offline, that does good work. Speed boost again. Well, now he's 100% going to swap out. He's not going to keep this thing in. Oh wow, he actually did stay in. Okay, I guess I'll Thunder Wave it. Okay, I kind of don't want Granbull to take any more damage, but at the same time, I should have just Earthquaked it then straight away. I'm going to Earthquake this time, then I'll just take it down. Or actually, let's try to swap out and try and get like a setup on something, but he's going to outspeed me eventually now because it's Speed Boost. Blaze Kick again. Yeah, it just still does a good amount. Anyway, the Blaziken is down. I'd like to predict a swap onto the Greninja there, but yeah, I don't think we can actually tank a hit from a Greninja now. AD Trash. Let's go into the go into the Mandibus for this one. So Starmie is actually pretty difficult to use. I mean, in Generation 1 it is one of the quickest Pokemon with 115 base speed, outspeeds Gengar. It's a pretty good Gengar counter, to be honest. I think the only thing that outspeeded in Generation 1 is Mewtwo and Alakazam. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything else that will outspeed Starmie. And so I think that's it. Let's go for a foul play. Predicting swap out into the Greninja, who is actually going to Sword Dance in front of a Mandibuzz. Are you wanting to die? I think you're wanting your Aegislash to die. I'll take that. Oh, Focus Sash? Wow, a Focus Sash set. Never see lows because usually Aegislash is meant to be a tank that can also hit very hard. Not a Focus Sash set. Shadow Sneak is... It didn't seem to do 30 damage. I feel bad. Bye bye. I don't really, because using Aegislash. So again, actually, wait, did I do more than 30? I just did over 30. My gosh, that actually is very bad. And that's on +2. Yeah, I don't think it's EV train though. You can kind of tell because it's Starmie. Got split by my Starmie, unless it's just IVs purpose-wise. And sure, a Zelf, that is a weird choice. Most likely going to go for the Dazzling Gleam or a Memento. I really wouldn't suggest Memento in Yetlow, so I'm going to foul play you. Because I can two-shot you. Nasty plot, nice. Actually, I can probably one-shot you with foul play unless you have a Nulla Focus Sash user, which you are. I thought you would be. Which is why I kind of said two-shot at the very beginning, because I thought, it's a Nulla Focus Sash set. Thunderbolt, not enough to one-shot me. Mandible is too good. I got him. Bye-bye yourself. Oh, we got a critical hit that time. Hey. But there we go. Okay, we could swap on and try and get the Intimidation now. There's a Marshadow. Too obvious. Let's go into my Granbull now for the Intimidate. And then I could possibly swap back out into my Crobat. Actually, I could just go into the Crobat now. It's also going to go for a close... Oh, actually I went for Ice Punch. Good job I didn't go do that then. Never mind. His strongest move to use against Granbull is obviously the... Spectral Thief, so I'm going to play Rough It. There's no point with Thunder Waving now. If he swaps out into the Greninja, I get to play Rough and do like over half his health. Marshadow gun, I think, gets 2 hit by play Rough. He's actually going to go Spectral Thief. That shouldn't be enough to KO me. Close, but just not enough. Oh, it missed low. My attacker missed. Oh, no. Please don't do that again. Okay, let me think about this then real quickly. Granbull's going to go down. I guess we should just freaking through the Thunder Wave and let Starmie just outspeed it then. Real well. Let's just go for a play Rough again. He's gonna take me down Spectral Thief. There we are. Granbull is down. I now get to I think I should probably hit it first. Let's see if he's fully EV trained. Marshadow Greninja and our last one. Also, Tree Top won't be that useful against them, so just go for the Psyshock against this one. Okay, now if you ask me, yeah, he has an EV trained fully learn. Focus Sash. Didn't even take it down to Focus Sash range, but still pretty good. Marshadow is a pretty good tanky Pokemon. I mean, it's got pretty good bulk onto it, to be honest. Okay, Crobats can just come out now. Let's just go for the Brave Bird. Is it going to Shadow Sneak me now, or is it not? Nope, might not have it then. Okay, his last Pokemon also is the Greninja, which we have speed, and we get to U-turn it, do around half of its health, and then just take it down with whatever. This is an Ash Greninja. When it gets its second form after getting a KO, it is faster than us, but it's not because it's not EV trained, so just U-turn it. Yeah, we do exactly half with that. Nice. Let's go into the Charizard. He's most likely going to go for an Ice Beam. Obviously, we can tank one of those, or an Extra Sensory, which I didn't even think about that. Ice Beam, nah. That was too obvious, to be honest. Okay, let's go for my Mega, and I guess we'll just Dragon Claw it then. He should outspeed us, even if we are EV trained and he hasn't EV trained. 122 base speeds? Or is it like 126? No, I think 126 is the Talonflame. I think it's like 122. Oh, we do outspeed it. Nice. That should be a KO then. Give the GG, but there is that. So that's pretty much like Starmie. Not exactly the best book in the world. Obviously, like I should have mentioned in the intro, because obviously I still haven't done the intro yet. I'm doing the battles first. That it usually will right now in the Brick Bronze meta, it runs this like full outspeed and special attack, but in like where it's actually used, because I'm pretty sure it's an underused Pokemon. If I quickly check, let's have a quick look low, because I might be wrong about it. It might be even lower now. Starmie Smogon. Because I know in Smogon they did, I think it used to be like overused and then they put it down because it wasn't obviously that great. Like its speed is pretty good, but just the special attack output isn't that amazing. Yeah, in Sun and Moon right now it's UU. X and Y was overused. So yeah, obviously low in Sun and Moon is underused. They usually, like, right now will run like speed special attack with a life orb, then like Washroom or a Washroom Z. Right now I'm running for the Focus Sash, obviously. Usually it runs Analytic, because obviously there are so many Pokemon now that outspeed it, so if it goes, I think Analytic means that if you go second, you do a lot, I don't think it's doubled. Raises the power of all moves by 30% if the wielder moves last. So yeah, 30%. So not just quite as 50, but still pretty good. I was actually close to saying double, it's not double, but usually it'll run like Washroom Z with like a Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Psyshock, or Thunderbolt, and then a Rapid Spin potentially. Pretty good set, also with the Washroom Z, because obviously it's pretty good with its speed, but just the fact that it gets outsped by a ton of things, its defenses aren't the best thing in the world. I wouldn't really suggest it in the Brick Bronze meta, because also Marshadows are everywhere. Marshadow will just one-hit KO you, so I kind of like this set that I'm running right now. Obviously, in I remember a few generations ago when it was actually used, it would usually run like, actually there is actually another set, Bulky Spinner, Scald, Toxic or Reflect type, Recover and Rapid Spin. This is the yellow set that isn't run the Washroom Z. It's actually still used right now in Sun and Moon, which is maxed out speed and hit points with Timids, with the fall into special attack, with natural cure so it can try and like get rid of its own like status. I'm assuming that's what it does. Yeah, cure switch on upon swapping out, so it's like the same as Bliss's. But the old person, this one is like is Scald for the burn chance, Toxic for the tanks. And also like water has that, you don't really want to like Scald too much and get a burn, because like most water types, most of them are like special attackers. They got Recover for healing options obviously, and then Rapid Spin for a entry hazard remover. So it is a pretty good Pokemon. It has a pretty good, it has a lot of sets. Right now I'm running Ice Beam for like just covers like dragons, grounds, Thunderbolt for like flying types if Ice Beam can't hit them, because if it's like a Gliscor, then obviously I need Ice Beam over Thunderbolt and Psyshock just for stab. Usually people run this exact same moveset, although instead of Psyshock they run Rapid Spin. I kind of like Psyshock. Also you can run Psychic if you want to as well, but on this set also if I have 4 special attacks I hit special side, I want to move like I hit the physical defense as well, so that's why I've run Psyshock. So pretty good, definitely would recommend it, but anyway, let's go into some damage calculation. Okay, and for the first Pokemon we are putting Starmie up against, it will be the Marshadow. I'm actually kind of surprised about this, but honestly, if you look at the moves that Starmie can use, we have a good chance to 2-hit KO the Marshadow with Scald. We can't 2-hit KO them with Ice Beam and Thunderbolt, so it's pretty. You don't really want to use that, but most sets for Starmie that people use in Brick Bronze is with the Rapid Spin set. They don't actually have Psyshock, and because they don't have Psyshock, they technically can't one-shot Marshadow without it. Well, they just can't actually one-shot Marshadow without Psyshock. So I mean, pretty good to have Psyshock on Starmie, I guess. Completely did not know that it could actually one-shot a Marshadow on full health with a Psyshock. The only problem is that a lot of people do run a Marshadow with Focus Sash, so also if we both run Focus Sash, it's kind of guaranteed on who's going to win. Plus Marshadow can just go for the can go for Spectral Thief the first turn, and then Shot Sneak the second turn, and that'll actually just make sure that we don't actually have anything. And if in case it's not like full EV trains, Spectral Thief and then Shot Sneak will just take us down. So yeah, pretty bad. But also if you do have Stealth Rocks up or Spikes or whatever, just like deal a little bit of damage to Marshadow before it's to like break its Focus Sash so it's not on full health. Then also Starmie can win this matchup if it has its Focus Sash intact. Actually, I don't know that, but also Spectral Thief from a Marshadow would be 100% guaranteed one-shot. Even Shadow Sneak is a one-shot on the offensive Starmie, so you gotta be very careful about that. And even Close Combat is actually a 2-shot, which even though you're a Psychic attack, it does almost, it can do 60% of your health, which is insane, because Marshadow just, it's too good. Okay, but anyway, that's all the Marshadow. Let's get on to the next Pokemon. Okay, and for the next Pokemon we have is a Greninja. So in this Greninja we have running Scald, Ice Beam, Dark Pulse, and Extra Sensory. Not really sure what the last move is that people run Greninja. I don't remember. I think it's like Grass Knot, but it might be Grass Knot, but also Starmie isn't that heavy, so Grass Knot won't really do too much to it. Anyway, also Greninja will outspeed Starmie on the first turn, and actually does have 122 base speed. I thought it did. Very similar for the special attack stats, which is pretty nice. Also, Starmie has a little bit more defenses, although Greninja has more hit points, so it makes it kind of average out, and it's very, very close for the stats. The only difference is that Greninja has a little bit more physical attack, a little bit more special attack, and a little bit more speed, to be honest. And then the defense are just like slightly notched down a little bit. But anyway, also Greninja will go first against the Starmie, and we'll hit it with a Dark Pulse most likely if it is running Dark Pulse. Or you could want to like use a Scald and like get rid of its actually probably not a Scald, like probably another moves, because also there's no way the Starmie isn't going to hit the Greninja with a Thunderbolt. So I mean, if it does have spikes, it could sit down a layer of spikes and then go for a move, which I guess would be cheeky to do, but it could do that if it really wanted to, because 100% Starmie has to Thunderbolt the Greninja. Also, this one, I didn't give it protein, I just gave it no ability, because also people like to run the Ash Greninjas right now. So also Dark Pulse will take it down to one shot, leave on one hit point with its Focus Sash. Starmie will Thunderbolt it. It has a very, very, very close rate. Also, it will do 98.9% to 117.1%. So, not guaranteed to one-shot it, but very, very close. So, I mean, most of the time you will one-hit KO Greninja, but some people, again, like to run Focus Sash on a Greninja, so it'll work the exact same way, where Greninja, well actually if it's an actual Greninja, it most likely will be running Water Shuriken as well, so yeah, if it's a Focus Sash Greninja, you're going to lose that matchup as well. But anyway, that's it for the Greninja, until the last poke. Okay, then for the last Pokemon we have Milotic. Also we had to go for a water tank that is used quite a lot. I could have gone for the Toxapex as well, but I thought I'd go for the Milotic instead, because I don't want to go over every single Pokemon, because also I want to let you guys experience it for yourselves. But also, the most used set on Starmie on Brick Bronze is the exact same one, except for instead of Psyshock it is Rapid Spin. If you don't have the Psyshock on your Starmie and you have Rapid Spin, also Thunderbolt will be your hardest hitting move. But if you have Psyshock, and it's against this specific Milotic with this specific set, Psyshock will do just more than Thunderbolt, but I think it'll be worth going for the Thunderbolt for the Paralyzed chance. Also, that means you could make sure that the Milotic won't move some turns. I think that'd be pretty good. Also, the Milotic will most likely just Toxic Stall you, so I wouldn't really suggest staying in, but yeah, I mean, if you wanted to, and if the Milotic's like already on pretty low health, then I guess you could like go for it, but you'll do 34% max with Thunderbolt or Psyshock, so you gotta be very careful. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like always, I'll see you guys next time.